It's personal. It's about that one person that's going to put this in their ear, and it's going to change the world. That's the magic.
The official wording of the mission is that we are here to help people rediscover the power of connection. And we do that because we recognize that sound and the clarity of sound are integral to human interaction and the human experience. There are relatively few options to address that struggle right now. Yes, there are some in the marketplace, but they tend to be expensive or challenging from other perspectives. We really do believe that there needs to be a different way to address those challenges. The way that Stavros and the team here chose to address the challenge of how do you bring a more affordable hearing product to the market, they didn't start by saying, well, let's try to do the same thing that everybody else does and we'll just make less profit doing it. We have to think about this in a completely different way.
There are many people who can be helped, and obviously they are not helped because the product is not accessible and it's very expensive. In the United States, yes, the product is expensive, and in Western Europe, but it is accessible. In developing countries, the product is expensive and inaccessible. There's no channel. I mean, it will take years to develop this extensive network of hearing aid dispensing, and it will be inefficient to wait for all this time. In other words, it's like asking Africa to go to the telephone aids by putting copper wires. I mean, they can go to the cellular phone. In other words, we don't have to actually duplicate what we have in Western countries. We have to design not just a hearing aid, but a whole system of distributing, of dispensing the product.
The result is fantastic performance at a much lower cost structure. And that shift in the way that we think about things was really how this all got started and was made possible.
We give people a personal amplifier device, which is very sophisticated technologically, much more sophisticated than even hearing aids. It has a platform which is really a Bluetooth platform that allows people to communicate and adjust it wirelessly with their computer or with their cellular phone.
I think everybody, or most people, would like to believe that it would be great to work for a company where somehow what you're doing matters.
Individually, everybody in themselves have a great passion to, I guess, geared to helping people, but when you put everyone together, the way that we work with each other, the way we coincide, the way that our thoughts, and we're all on the same page, yeah, the company has a huge heart.
There is a sort of a greater sense of a greater purpose or a social cause or a social mission here, which is that we do see an opportunity to go out and do things in the world that are not being done right now, that can really cause a difference.
We are trying to make a product to serve people who cannot afford it, and mean the margins of what we do are very small. So you have to have people who share that social mission.
This is to help that one person that is having issues, that doesn't know that their world can be different, and letting it be different.
We undertook this project because we know that there's a need. We introduced the product in developed countries first, and our target remains always, though, to address the people who have debilitating loss in the developing countries also.